Okay, since this is going to be a brief webinar, we want to jump right into it because we've got a lot to cover today. I'm joined today by Greg Bohr, Director of Client Services for SingleComm, and we are going to review some of the features that are available right now, and we're going to preview them for you, and then every month we're going to go and do a deeper dive into each one of these features so that you can see how it can be used, how you can generate income or save money or enhance your services to your end customers. And so we'll do a deeper dive on each of these features, but we wanted to give you a snapshot of each one of them in case you wanted to get going right away to start implementing these amazing features. So the features that we're going to be talking about, agent capture and screen recording. That's a very exciting, especially for your remote agents and dual monitors and all that. So we also have a single chat agentless chatbot. Um, that's you'll be very, very excited about that, the ability to take calls without using your agents. And the third thing, video calling, which we'll be taking a deep dive in a few weeks. The single command bar, which is our AI enhanced help feature right inside the platform. And the fifth thing, we want to circle back to advanced IVRs, in and outbound IVRs. There's so much you can do with these. And so we want to definitely take some time to do a deep dive into that. And then lastly, our omni-channel, all the features in the omni-channel. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the screen over to Greg, who's going to just give us a very brief overview of all these features, and then we'll circle back. Greg, I'm handing it over to you.
All right, thank you, Steve. Okay, now you should be able to see my screen. So as Steve mentioned, a lot of exciting and new features for 2024, one of which is screen capture, which will allow you to capture the agent's desktops while they're in call. As you can see on the screen here, utilizing a dual monitor, I will have both monitors available. I can select whichever one I want to be the main action here in the screen. As you can see, as I make changes, it also affects the dual monitor. So you'll be able to see in real time what the agent is doing on both sections. Also in this screen capture, you're also seeing a little bit of the video calling feature that will be available as well, or that is available as well. In this current configuration here, I'm able to send a link to the caller. So this is great for your, secondary sign language, medical fields as well, where video calling or even maintenance, where video and insurance calling might be beneficial. As you'll see in the actual screen capture of this test call, I was able to send a link to the phone of one Mr. Steve Newell and connect with him. So you can see my agent screen as well as the caller screen here for the agent to interact with the caller and continue on with the guided interaction. So that is screen capture, that is video calling that we'll be going over. And screen capture is just like you do on your current downloading or listening to call recordings will be available within the call paths. Also mentioned is agentless chatbot. These are great ways to take those guided interactions that you've built for your agents and configure them for the end user. We can plug those in on customer-facing websites and allow them to configure and answer the pertinent questions that you're trying to capture from these leads. This current example here, is for lead configuration. So you make sure that a lead qualifies before you send information to maybe an agent to dial out or to your to your clients, but all the integrations, all the plugins that you use for your scripts for your agents are also available to you in these mini guided chats. So if we need to send info, those integrations, those feeds can be utilized right here by the end user. So we'll show you how to configure those and put those into use as well. Also mentioned is single command. This is on every instance that we have right now. So if you're a current customer, you can go right up to your question marks here on your cluster and ask any question that you might want to know about the SingleComm platform. Set out an outbound campaign, and just by simply asking the AI, it's going to go through our database of help articles, and it's going to pull the most useful article for you and lay out the steps, give you the information that you need. So as you're navigating through, and if you have questions, rather than just reaching right out, opening a ticket, you can navigate through this help desk right here and respond thumbs up, thumbs down on how useful of information that you're getting from our single command bar. In June, we're going to be going over IVRs. Now, IVRs can be very in-depth. Our IVRs are very robust in capturing information. We have clients that do agentless interactions where you can capture customer information. Again, you can use all the feeds, all the integrations, the connections to outside CRMs that you use in your scripts. You can use those in the IVRs as well. So you can process orders, you can take information, you can update CRMs all through the IVR, all agentless with all the different ways that we can capture data, store data. And again, everything in the IVR is available to you in our reporting suite as well. So you're getting that full agent service and the full agent data just without using agents to collect that information. And then lastly, we'll be wrapping it up with at least these groups of webinars. We'll be wrapping up with omnichannel. So again, the ability to do agents to end consumer interactions. So, web chats, for example, you can send information or send web chats here. We can pop scripts within the omnichannel. And so within the guided interactions, we can place the scripts wherever. If you're doing omnichannel and also working in a CRM like a Salesforce or a HubSpot, we can plug in those CRMs as well. So the agent can do the communications back and forth to the end user. And you can see here the communication and then follow along where they need to for all the pieces of the omnichannel communication. So these are really great and exciting features that we can offer our current customers. For the prospective customers, great ways to expand and help your clientele. And with that, Steve, I will pass that back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. While I'm bringing this up, I just want to make clear that, again, all of these features are available today. And so if you're on the platform, go ahead and if you want to start using these, then go ahead and contact your customer support specialist. And I've put a link also to an email for the CS team. So if you actually, it's in the web chat. If you go into the web chat, you can just send an email to the SingleComm customer service team, and they will be happy to start working with you on any or all of these different features right away. And so that's the CS team at singlecomm.com. Again, that's in the it's in the chat. And also, if you are not yet a client and you're interested in taking a deeper dive into the whole platform, including all these different features, then you're welcome to go ahead and contact Scott Swanson to schedule a meeting. And I'm going to be sending an email out tomorrow with this recording and an invitation to the next webinar, which will be on February 28th. And in that link, you'll have the opportunity to reach out to Scott and make an appointment as well. So that is what we have for you today. I hope that this was very helpful, and we're very, very excited about these new features. There's so many features in that we're going to be releasing this year, but we wanted to make sure that everybody got a heads up on these because sometimes we get busy and we don't realize, gosh, we've got these features we're not even using, and they're already out there. They're already available on your platform. So we definitely want you to take full advantage of all the great features of the SingleComm platform. So again, thank you so much for joining us today, and look for that email tomorrow with this recording and also a link to the next recording. And stay tuned. Every month we're going to roll out another one of these. We'll do a much deeper dive into each and every one of these features. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Greg, thank you for running us through very quickly all these features. And we look forward to talking to you very soon. Bye-bye.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Steve.